I will be with thee. I will not fail thee nor forsake thee. Well, they told me towards the end of 2009, just before 2010. My first initial response was shock, because I kept recovering. I'd go back to work like nothing was wrong. Follow-up appointments. So, Doc, when can I go back to work? He said, Eric, no.
That time some kind of concerned and scared. That time we don't know pretty much about, because he never been sick like that before.
Before I got this news from the docs, I took life for granted. In 1975, a friend of mine who went into the Navy, his name was Joe Arciniega. In 1977, he calls me up on the phone. I had known he went into the military then. He called me on the phone. He said, Eric, you want to go to church, man? So I pulled the phone back away. I said, church? I said, I know Joe. We ain't never went to church. So I went that night. And the pastor was preaching on heaven and hellfire and brimstone. And so the call to ask Jesus to come into your heart was given. And I didn't. I ran. As soon as it's over, I said, this ain't for me. There's something wrong here. I know I got to go. I said, they got to Joe. They got him. And I ran. January 1980, I got so sick. I didn't know what was happening to me. They took me over to the base hospital. They made some kind of emergency call, and they put me in a room. And that night, while laid up on that bed, I started thinking about Joe. I started thinking about what the pastor was saying. And that night, I asked Jesus to come into my heart to save me from certain hellfire that I know I was deserving. I didn't need no one to tell me that. I knew I was a sinner. I knew it. And that night, January 1980, in that hospital bed, the Lord came into my heart, and I know my name is not blotted out of his book of life. And I'm ever grateful that I will not die in my sin. I'm a saint because of what Christ has done on the cross. That's the only reason why I'm a saint. God will never let me go. And this is why I today, no matter what's happening to me physically, this is why I still cleave and cling and stick to Jesus, because he's jealous for his people. It takes an awful lot for me to tear up. When I know for a fact 51,882,000 people die every year around the world. When you break it down to the second, that is almost 2 people dropping dead. I don't know who's saved. I don't know who's unsaved. That I wouldn't trade this for nothing. I wouldn't. I know God can take this away for once, but it don't matter, because I'm seeing people getting the truth probably for the very first time in their lives.
He just talk about the Lord, talk about Jesus. That make me, he happy about it. When he talk about it, he's so happy about it. I just keep him. That's the way he is.